Page 299, Allegro, or an excerpt from an Allegro. Again, we're just reading. See if you can sight read this. You don't have to take it fast. You take it at your Allegro, whatever. But I'm going to go through the process I use. It's 2 lines long, treble bass clef, 1 flat in the key signature. So we're either in F major or D minor. You look at the end, it ends on F. I'm guessing we're in F major. Do the scales and arpeggios for both. F major and D minor. If you're going to do the diminished, do the one that starts on D. Here. 3 8-time signatures, so an 8th note gets a count. So these 16th notes are 1 and 2 and 3 and. And we have a pickup beat, and the rhythm is what gets people here. It's on the and of 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and. So right hand, we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2. 3 and 2 and 2. That's it. Once you get it, it's repetitious rhythm-wise. You just got to get the rhythm. The left hand then's got to get in there on the rests here. And the right hand they've got here and then here. And the last 2 measures, you see stems going both directions that's 2 voices. You have a quarter note and an 8th note together. So hold it down as you play that. They're together. So the top voice is that here, and the bottom voice is that. 2 voices. Yeah. Now we put them together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and as I play the beat 3, the left hand comes up. 1 and 2. How you finger that at the end, this way, or depends on how big your hands are, but it's easier to slide off. You just got to get these down at the same time. And that's tricky because you got to time it just right, and it's hard to do when you slide off. To time it just right so you get both notes down at the same time. So once you get the rhythm out of the way, that's most of it. You're going to connect the 16th and I'll lift up for the rest. The dynamics, soft, both hands. Yeah, I'd even come down a very soft the end. Yeah, whatever. It's an interpretation. Natural accents. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Go up to here, go up to... So I have a tendency there on measure 4 to use the thumb on the F because I'm getting ready to go up. I don't want to go up. It's just easier here because I know this is coming. I just have a tendency to do that. It's fingering. Finger it however your teacher tells you to, but I'm going to put a thumb on that F in measure 4. Because that way I'm ready. Yeah. You can actually start all of these 16th note thingies with thumb if you want. Here. Except that one on measure 4 I would use second finger because you just use thumb. Yeah. Or you can use second finger on some of them if you want. I don't care. You finger it. And then finally the speed. Again, it's the feel of it. Well. I want to slow down at the end too. But I don't know, it's interpretation. You have to be careful on interpreting music written back in this time period because some composers were picky about it. If they didn't put in the retard, they didn't want you messing with it. Others composers just did what they want. Let's play it together very slowly and check the notes and the rhythms. I'm going to put the metronome on 8th notes again because of all the 16th notes. And I'll give us 1.5 quarter note counts to come in, even one hand at a time if you have to. So I'm going to go Ready and go. So be ready to go. Ready and go.